We are here backstage, folks, here at Noble Pro, and Dominator is beating the hell out of Nasty backstage. Welcome to Noble Pro, everybody. We were supposed to have Nasty make his return against Desmond Wright, but it appears that that's not gonna happen. Oh, what a forearm smash right to Big Nasty. Dominator hasn't forgotten about the attack at Nights of Terror. And now Dominator dropping Nasty through the table. And Dominator getting the last word. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it's come to my attention that the Scoop Scott Richards had something to say. He wasn't scheduled out to be here out here tonight, but the Noble Pro World Champion looks like he's going to take time from someone else.
All of you sitting out there in the dark with your signs and your chants, probably wondering why I did what I did to Tiger at Nights of Terror. Why I cashed in that sacred chalice when he was barely standing and walked out the new Noble Pro World Champion. Let me make one thing crystal clear. I don't owe any of you a damn thing. I busted my ass for this company from day one. Took every booking, every late night drive, every thankless match on the undercard. Signed autographs with my hands still shaking after matches. Did interviews when I didn't want to be seen because that's what they told me to do for you. For this so-called family. And what do I get? A bunch of marks who called me their hero last month now screaming, sell out, like they know my life, like they know what it took just to walk through that curtain. Ever get tired? Tired of doing the same damn thing over and over while clowns on keyboards think wrestling is just jumps and kicks? This ain't cosplay night. I broke my back carrying tag teams who didn't care. Could have torn my knee diving into nothing during a no DQ match nobody remembers. And now you want to boo me? Screw you! This title, this company, it's mine, not Zane's. Not Bosch TV's. He can scream from Texas all he wants, but he doesn't run this place anymore. That's right. I see you out there yelling your head off when some guy flips off the top rope like a damn circus act, but you better respect me now, because from this moment forward, I call the shots. Oh, and James, you better pray to God before stepping through that curtain tonight, because guess what? I was never sorry for putting you through that table. I'm just surprised I didn't do it sooner. Because champions aren't made by playing nice. They're made by taking. And that's the scoop on that.
Well, folks, I have to try and maintain my professionalism, but it looks like Scoop doesn't like me or anybody. All right, folks, we are here with your first matchup of the night, as we have Bobby Saturn making his way out to the squared circle. Now we've seen Dominator attack Big Nasty, Bobby Saturn's opponent, so from what I'm hearing, Big Nasty not cleared to compete tonight, so Bobby Saturn will have to go in not knowing who is going to come out of that curtain to face him. And we heard from Scoop. Scoop is absolutely livid. Done with the Noble Pro Kingdom. Now, I am not sure what caused this change. I mean, you heard it from him, but it just doesn't make sense to me. No matter what he says, I understand being underestimated. I get that. I understand having things stacked against you, feeling like you've been screwed out of things. But still, I'm just at a loss of words when it comes to the actions of Scoop and the words of Scoop. But we have to shift gears to our first matchup here tonight. Desmond Wright coming out with his tag team partner, Dante Morales. These two have magically changed their careers around. Absolutely. They've magically changed their careers with not being too successful in singles competition, but somehow finding a way to win as a team. And old Bobby Saturn with a monstrous clothesline to Desmond. And it's going to be a battle of who's quicker here. And oh, look at this early on with the exchange of strikes here from these two gentlemen. Bobby Saturn, a former breakout champion. When we had the RCW show Daybreak, Desmond Wright still looking for his first singles title. And oh, what a super kick. He's come close to it, being the only Royal Rumble winner in the 20-man Royal Rumble at Exodus. The Falcon Arrow lands there for Desmond, but he came up short at Slamfest when he took on Sinister, who was the then world champion of RCW before the rebrand. And now Bobby Saturn with the uppercut. Now Bobby with a couple of strikes, and oh, caught him with that one. Right on the chin. Now Bobby taking him into the corner. There's another chop. Another vicious chop there. Oh, but sidestepped it, and look at this. Working on the arm of Bobby. He likes to hit that meteor strike. And now going right after the arms again is Desmond. Now Desmond has told me he's had to change up some of his moves here because of, some of the knee issues that he's had. So, it'll be interesting to see how he's helped himself with that. As now Bobby Saturn calling up Desmond Wright on the second rope. Oh, look at the forearm. The forearm caught Desmond. One and a kick out. I like the urgency there for the cover. Now sweeping the leg of Desmond. No, look at this. Oh, what a shot to the neck. That could cause a little bit of numbness there in the legs and cause you to lose your footing, lose your feeling in the lower extremities. There's an uppercut in the corner. And Bobby Saturn just continuing to go after the back of Desmond. And oh, look at this. Looking for the enziguri. He caught him. Caught him with the enziguri early on for the win over Desmond Wright, the Savior, and a kick out at 2. He says this man's faith in God has kept him in good spirits. But as much as I am a man of faith myself, sometimes you're gonna need more than faith to get you out of situations. And look at this, just Bobby teeing off. And again, here comes Bobby. Bobby again, what a DDT! Off of the second rope. The second rope tilt-a-whirl DDT for the win, and almost had it. Desmond has really got to rethink his strategy here because it's not going well. Bobby Saturn completely taken over. And again, going for that maneuver. There's that knee right into that clothesline again. Desmond's just not himself right now. And now Desmond caught him. Blue Thunderbomb. The Blue Thunderbomb into the cover. 2 out of nowhere. Desmond almost had the win off of the Blue Thunderbomb. That's something new we haven't seen from Desmond. And now Desmond has a chance now. Desmond now looking for the face wash in the corner. Here it comes. And now he's in the perfect spot for the 5-star frog splash. Shades of RVD for the 5-star frog splash. Bobby Saturn kicked out. That'll work. He's used that splash before. Now going up on the top again. Meteor, no. And those knees buckling. And when you don't land that Meteor and you have those knees bent in that way. You know, look at this. Desmond, oh, what a kick. And he might have a shot here. Oh, look at that 630, no. Now trying to weaken the arm. Of Desmond, look at this. Blue Thunderbomb, no. Bobby Saturn looking to finish this. Meteor strike. Catching Desmond. Meteor strike on the Savior. 2 kick out. Desmond still in it. Oh, but Bobby's fired up. He's fired up. Couple of shots with those elbows again. Now Bobby's looking for that forearm. No! Desmond got out of the way. Desmond, oh, what a kick again. Caught him. And that 630 senton landed beautifully. And now second rope. Here comes Desmond. Oh, what a flatliner. Oh, and look at this. He might be in trouble. Oh, wait a minute. Bobby Saturn got him. Missile drop kick missed. And Bobby able to get out of dodge on the 5-star frog splash. Wait a minute, tried to run in. Oh, what a pump kick. But oh, wait a minute. Bobby played possum. He almost, oh my goodness. Oh, and wait a second. Dante Morales causing the slight distraction, allowing Desmond to get back in. Wait a minute, what a super kick. It didn't buy enough time. Meteor strike. Bobby Saturn, one step ahead. And despite having the quick card change, Bobby Saturn was ready. Like they always say, the card is always subject to change, but the man's ready to go. And Desmond may have had some success on the tag team side, but again, singles matches continue to be an issue for the young man. And that distraction played from Dante was not enough. Bobby Saturn with the victory here tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. Noble Pro continues right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with some disappointment, but also with excitement for the future, that I must announce that there will be no Forged in Fire Premium Live event this November. Instead, we're shifting our focus to our upcoming December Premium Live event, Frostbane, set for Saturday, December 20th. Stay tuned for updates as we build towards this highly anticipated event. While Forged in Fire will not air this month, rest assured it will come at a later date, and it will be worth the wait.
That's right, folks. December 20th is the next time you will catch us with a premium live event, Frostbane. Just in time for the Christmas holiday season. As we have Chris Danger making his way out to the squared circle. Now Chris Danger looking to rebound after the loss he had suffered against Dominator in that Hellacious Doors match where he was just put through hell. But Chris Danger can't worry about that now, as he has made a bunch of enemies here ever since setting foot in Noble Pro and even in RCW in our previous brand name. He made a ton of enemies then. And Jack Astra looking to get some revenge. Now Jack, he's had a history with Chris Danger. Jack losing his Chivalry title because of Chris Danger and Aaron Matthews. And Jack has not forgotten that. You forgive, but you don't forget, as they say. And you may think, why would Jack hold that over his head? Doesn't that mean that danger is in his head? No. Jack just says, what goes around comes around. That's exactly what we're going to see here. Jack with a couple of shots right to Danger right away. And already going up top. And that knee drop right to that damaged midsection. Right to it. Count of two already due to the damaged midsection. And every breath that Danger takes, it's just going to exert more energy in what a DDT. And that leg drop there. Danger very quick on his feet, but you have to wonder, how quick is he going to be with nursing this rib injury with every breath, having to take full energy out. And a couple of stomps again, right to that midsection. Jack knows exactly what to go for here. Jack found a target and he's nailing it. And look at that kick. And now just smashing the face into the canvas. And Danger trying to get something going. Look at that drop kick. Now a shot right to the kidney. And now, this is the thing here for Chris Danger. The longer this matchup goes, the worse it's going to be for him. Because he's not, like I said, every breath that he takes, it's going to be a hell of a lot worse. Whereas Jack is at 100%. And Jack got right back up from that. Danger locked up. Danger got caught. Danger got caught. Choke slam. Danger got caught into the choke slam and a kick out at 2. And now Jack looking to rethink his strategy. All in a shot. Once again to that midsection. And Danger having no choice but to retreat to the corner. There's a good shot there. And oh, look at this. Another kick. Oh. And look at this. Danger turning that into a suplex. And oh, Jack with the right hand, getting himself back in. Irish whip now, look at this. Oh, and my goodness, taking him down is Danger. Danger now on the second rope. Calling up Jack here. Look at this drop kick. A drop kick from the second rope. Cover. Might be out of exhaustion and only a 1 count. And I can understand Danger there. He's running on fumes due to the rib injury that he's been nursing even before he was in the matchup with Dominator. Now the Philly special knee strike incoming, and look at this. Chris Danger could not get that Philly special knee strike. And now he's going after the midsection. And a good shot right to the face. Oh, look at that! Kick! That springboard kick! And now Danger may be in really huge trouble. Spear! Turn him inside out! Spear! Oh, and a kick out! Oh my goodness! And Danger really got to roll out now. That was full blown to the midsection. Jack coming in now with a super kick. Couldn't do it. German on the outside. A German on the outside. Oh, and face first off of the announce desk. Count of 5 there. Danger getting back in. Now Danger looking to go for the sweet chin music. Bang! Caught him out of exhaustion here. Danger collapsing into the cover and a kick out. Jack still not going down. Now, what do you got to do if you're Danger here? You couldn't get the Philly special knee strike off. And now you're stuck. In this spot right now. with a man that's at 100%. And look at this, it's a hockey fight here on Noble Pro. And now Jack. Jack's getting a second win now. Jack with a kick. And now looking for that spear again. Got it! Took him out. 2, 3. And look at this. Jack. Tired though, he's leaving the ring and Chris Danger just still down. Jack with a victory here. Don't go anywhere, folks. We gotta shift gears, folks, to our women's tag action here tonight. As we have Bella Durov, the Moscow product, the Red Menace, the women's champion, making her way out here. Now she won the women's title in a submission match, a match that very much favored her over Chelsea Ray. But Morgan Reese, the referee in that matchup, a former friend of that young lady, turned her back on Bella. As this young lady will now join us in the ring now. And I will say this, I don't really blame Morgan for what she did. There's been nothing but constant attacks from the women's champion, Bella Durov. Before she won the title, she became obsessive over that title. I feel like over time, due to coming up short in matches where she could have gotten in contention for that title, she became bitter. And then when she finally got it, it really just all went to her head. And speaking of women's champions, we have the first ever Noble Pro Women's Champion in Riley Russo, who's had an issue with both of these women in the past. But I had a chance to speak with her tonight before the matchup, and she said that she's ready. She doesn't really hold anything against Morgan, but more of Bella Durov's egotistical attitude. There's only room for one person in Bella's life, and that is Bella herself. And this young lady went through hell and came out with a victory. At Nights of Terror, when she went in the ambulance match with Lexi Starr and ended Nurse Lexi's shift by putting her through that ambulance into Maxine Mayhem. Now Maxine hasn't forgotten what Juliet Blake, the former women's champion, has done to her. Despite Juliet seeing the ill will that Lexi Starr had for not only Juliet, but pretty much every single woman in the locker room. Maxine still thinks that Juliet, somewhere inside, has that narcissistic attitude that still finding its way to come to the surface. As we get this underway, Bella starting off this match. And now Bella is not going to be really that eager to tag in Morgan Reese. Not being too thrilled. Now Morgan, she's the more civil. Bella, on the other hand, she's very high-strung. You know, very in her way. She wants things done her way. And if she can do it herself, she will. But this is a tag matchup, 2-on-2. No, so she's going to have to at least team up. With her tonight. Look at this, Bella. Getting off to a good start there. Tried for the pump kick, couldn't do it. Again, Bella's just so quick. Now going right after Maxine as she takes Maxine out. And Bella completely taking over this matchup. And now Bella looking to end this early. Shot with a fist of Stalin, nobody there. And now Riley with the enziguri. And like I said, she's not going to be too eager to tag in. Morgan. But at some point, she's going to have to. At some point, she's just going to be running on fumes. And it's not going to work. And look at this. Maxine tagged in. Double back body drop there. And now again. Maxine missing that moonsault. And again, turning away from Morgan. You saw how she turned away from Morgan. She wants nothing to do with Morgan. Now look at this, Bella. Bella now. Again, trying to hyperextend. The leg there and pull the shoulder out of the socket out from Maxine. And look at this, a neck breaker. And again, still no tag being made here. Now look at this. Oh, a little bit too far. Bella messing up there, and Maxine again. Still not going for the tag is Bella. She looked right at Morgan and said, "I'm not doing it." And now look at this. Bella gonna throw caution to the wind. Oh, wait a minute. Playing a little bit of mind games. Now gonna take care of Maxine, and she does. Oh, look at this. The shot right to the face of Riley Russo. And again, tried for that clothesline. No, Riley. Riley now with a hip toss into the drop kick. And again, Morgan's begging for the tag. 2, kick out, and you saw how much Morgan just didn't do anything there. She's just getting tired of it. Now looking for fatal distortion, perhaps. To no avail. Again, Bella not going for the tag. Drop kick. Riley looking to tag in Maxine, but Bella said no. And now Bella going for the fist of Stalin again. Got it that time. Fist of Stalin and the cover right away for the victory for her team all by herself and a kick out at 2. Now she might be trying for the Red Scare now. No, the hammer and sickle. Hammer and sickle. Hammer and sickle. Hammer and sickle, but Maxine right there. And now Maxine getting tossed over. Now Maxine is down. And look at this, Riley Russo with a Red Scare. Riley Russo with a Red Scare. 2, kick out. Now wait a minute, in the corner here, look at this. No. Riley. Still battling with Bella. I'm trying to take her away here. Get her over to her corner. No. Irish whip and again. Riley. Coming up easy. Now Riley now. Again, still no tag. And now look at this. Oh, back into the corner. And now a tag in. Oh, and a shot. Right to Morgan, and Bella's leaving. Bella's leaving. Bella's leaving now. 2. Almost. Morgan, for the first time in this match, after a number of minutes, finally getting tagged in. And now she's got to finish it on her own. Like I said, first time she's been tagged into this match, she had to tag herself in it. Shining Wizard. And the cover to win without her tag team partner, and a kick out at 2. You saw that reversal there that Riley Russo had put. It's Maxine with a cover and a kick out at 2. Again, Morgan's still very fresh, but now she's just going to have to have this matchup end on her own. Look at this. Maximum Impact being charged up. Bang! Morgan doesn't even know where she is.
There's the tag.
And now Riley Russo might be looking to finish this thing. Riley with the interceptor.
That's the tag.
And now the tag to Maxine. And Morgan's got nobody. Beladurov has left. And Maxine, look at this. Oh my God! Maxine overshot it. Oh, and look at this. Feel the blues. No way. No way is Morgan gonna do this. Feel the blues too. Almost. Oh my goodness. I don't know how Morgan's managing this. It's a 2-on-1 handicap now. Look at this. DDT! Planted Maxine. 1, 2 for the win. Kick out as well. Morgan's just trying to get out of this as unscathed as much as possible. Riley asking for that tag. And Morgan just staying in this as much as she can. Snap suplex now going for the cover again. Trying to get this over with. Maxine still kicking out. Now look at this now. Maxine now. Oh my God. We've seen this in the ambulance match. Pile driver on the floor. From the apron. And into the barricade for good measure. Count of 7. Nine. And look at this. Morgan's getting back in. Morgan wants more. Morgan wants more. Morgan's not going to allow this to be won via countout. But Maxine has got Morgan wounded. And look at this swanton, no! Morgan. No way she's pulling this off, no. Riley with a takedown. And again, cover. 1, 2. Somehow Morgan's staying in this. If you're just joining us, folks, Belladurov has left, and Morgan's been in this for a number of minutes. I am so surprised right now. And Maxine didn't get Morgan in for that pile driver. Oh, the Shining Wizard. And now look at this. No way Morgan's going to pull this off. Morgan. Feel the blues. On Maxine Mayhem. No way. Oh, Maxine kicked out. My goodness. Now going to try for it again. She's got to get it. Again. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Morgan's got it. Oh my God. And this is where Maxine made the mistake here. She allowed Morgan to get back in after that pile driver. She didn't properly get her in the ring, and that is a rookie mistake. There was the Shining Wizard. And the Feeling the Blues, and it took two of those to get Maxine to stay down. There was the one, the two, and the kick out there, but this is the second one right here. And just as Riley was getting in, I cannot believe that young lady just defeated two women pretty much all by herself. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to your next match momentarily. Wait a minute. Bella Durham's back. Bella Durham's back at the end of this matchup. She left earlier in the tag matchup. With her and Morgan, with Maxine Mayhem and Riley Russo and a chair shot right to the face. She's attacking the knee of Morgan. This is absolutely ridiculous. The relentless attack. And just the onslaught, oh my goodness. Just hammering away on Morgan. And the referee getting taken out as well. What the hell has gotten into Bella? As a Red Scare lands. On Morgan. Bella Durham is incensed. All right, folks, we are here at your main event. And oh my goodness. Scoop attacked James Moore with the World Championship. Ambushing him before the match. Scoop telling him earlier on tonight that you better pray to God. And oh, what a splash. And he's trying to get this over with early. James Moore might be down and out after this, no. Scoop has completely lost it. He's absolutely lost it. This is not the man that I once knew. I met this man in high school, and you know, he was a man loved by everybody. But now I'm not even sure who this man is anymore. After what we saw at Nights of Terror. Scoop now up on the top rope. James not giving up. And oh, what a missile drop kick. And Scoop with a relentless attack. This is a non-title contest. Remember, James was put through a table by Scoop at Coronation, and he said he did it simply because he lost his temper. You remember him saying that months and months earlier. But as it turns out, it was all part of a plan. And oh my goodness! Count of 5, and Scoop on the apron. Scoop now! Scoop! Oh my goodness, what a cutter! And now Scoop back in. Scoop now could be going for the page turner. He could be hooking it. Page turner, no! James Moore! Got out of the way of that one now, James. Uh-oh, Scoop with a right back, tried for the Scoop slam. To no avail, clothesline, no, Scoop just one step ahead. Now Scoop now with a couple of shots, and oh, what an eight. James Moore hasn't been able to get anything moving on his side. It's been all Scoop because of the blindside attack earlier on from the new world champion. And you know what they say, sometimes when you have a title, it goes to your head as he tried for the pump kick. Now James caught Scoop on the jaw. He caught Scoop right on the jaw with a knee. Should say right on the chin, but same general area. And now Scoop. And James just battling here. James running on fumes just from that attack. And James and Scoop had a battle here, and Scoop able to take advantage with the enziguri. Again, Scoop, the freshest man in this match you saw earlier. In the entrance of James Moore, he was viciously attacked. And now Scoop gonna go for that swanton bomb! Made famous by one of his favorites, Jeff Hardy, and James Moore refusing to go down. Scoop again trying for that Scoop slam. He's been trying for it. It hasn't worked. Tried for the knee lift. You know, look at this. James Moore caught him. And now Scoop having to recuperate, but here comes James, and oh, look at this. Stepped him right out of the air. Look at this Scoop. Trying to throw himself at James, and that didn't work out, in a boot to the face. Now James Moore calling him up now. Look at this. James. Oh! He landed on his feet. And now look at this. The GTS! Variation of the go to sleep. Run on Scoop, and only a count of 1. My goodness. And now James might be a little bit too close for this. I want to kick. And now look at this. Again landing on his feet. Here comes Scoop. Scoop. Tried for the cutter, ducked underneath. These two know each other all too well. From that time they faced for the world title. I believe it was for the world title at Coronation. It was special. It was very special. But that is not the Scoop that we now see, or maybe it was, maybe going through the table was just a precursor. And look at this. Again, Scoop just one step ahead. And now he's looking for that super kick from the corner. Super kick, no, James got out of the way. James tried for the clothesline and missed. And now James again. Oh, the pump kick lands. And now this could be the Swanton bomb that could end it. No. James escape. James. Knee lift. And now James. Wait a minute. James now having a little bit of difficulty getting to the top rope there. And now James with the elbow. Right to Scoop for the win over the world champ, and Scoop kicked out. Scoop kicked out. Oh, but this may be enough right here. James. Looking for the big one. James. Stalling suplex. Scoop is out. 2 for the win, and a kick out again. James doesn't know what he has to do. He's tried pretty much everything at this point. Done everything he can. I don't know what else you can do. And now that James, he is not a man to hold any grudges or ill will, but I can't imagine he took what Scoop said very well. He thought it was a lapse in judgment, a lapse in anger, but it wasn't that. It was a cold, calculated plan. Irish whip, trying for a suplex, no. Scoop, battling back. And now Scoop now. Taking an elbow right to the face, and look at this. Here comes Shane's clothesline. And look at how bruised and battered Scoop is. Look at this, James Moore. Going in on our world champion. Now look at this again, look. Trying for the moonsault. And I think James hurt himself. James may have hurt himself on that too. Scoop kicked out again. What in the blue hell does James got to do to get the win over the world champion? Look at this. Cutter. I don't think James knew what was going to happen there. Scoop is just incensed. Scoop slam. Look at the blood raining down on Scoop's eye. Right in the eye of Scoop. He could have a victory. No. And the anger starting to settle in. Scoop looking for the swanton. I don't even think he got there. James got out of the way. Oh, and the knee right to the chin again. Now James, he's got him. James, look at this. Oh my goodness. The release Jarman. From the top. 2 kick out. Scoop, our world champ, still in it. And now James has tried absolutely everything in his power to get Scoop to try and stay down. He's tried everything he can. But he hasn't tried this. He hasn't tried this yet. Oh, but Scoop! Scoop, though! Scoop! Try for a strike of his own. And these two men know each other all too well right now. Look at this. James! James! Power him! Through the table! Count of 7! Now this could be the chance that he needs. Looking for the elbow. Elbow! On the Scoop. This could be a big victory for him. Scoop kicked out again. Oh my goodness. Both of these men are tired, and now look at Scoop. Scoop got a second win now. How in the hell is Scoop doing this? And the boos are raining down. Look at this, the Scoop slam. Swanton bomb! And Scoop with the victory. And Scoop, say what you want about him now, but he made comments about me. He said, you better respect me now. And I did. Keyword is did. I don't know if I do anymore, but I have to be as unbiased as possible, but they may not do it like him, but it's definitely, the cash-in was not how I would have went about it. It was completely out of character for Scoop. It was just absolutely just asinine. It was, I can't believe what happened, but Scoop, the world champion, bleeding it all, he's still the champ when it's all said and done. In our main event of Noble Pro.